Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a minute since I have posted. The last video that I posted was meant to be released on Sunday, which was Mother's Day. However, with the Wi-Fi and the fact that I have to keep my phone open on YouTube in order to publish it, I did not know this until I was releasing it, but it did not upload until the following day after, which was Monday. The past couple of days have just been kind of crazy. Been having to meal prep and clean my house and my dad's house, as well as my sister graduating, which sadly I did not get to go to that, and I was so upset that I could not go, but I did get to watch it live, which was a blessing. It was basically like I was there, even though I sadly wasn't. But with that being said, she is officially a graduate of the year 2025. We got her there. Which is the really great thing. I knew she would get there on her own, so that was just like a little joke. But, hang on. Sorry, that was my daughter shutting and closing the doors. This video, as you guys can obviously see by the title, I tried to bake a cake professionally. Like, the icing is smooth on the top, smooth on the sides, and it's decorated. I failed. I wouldn't say miserably, but I did fail. It took me 3 days to complete, and it was honestly a roller coaster because this whole entire week has just been crazy as it is, and I'm just now finally able to make a video and post about it. I did not make videos whenever I was making the cake. I should have, but I just did not have the proper way of propping like anything up. And this was an amateur baking, especially for my first time baking, as well as trying to decorate. So as you guys know, for Mother's Day, I got a baking pans, the piping bags, the tips, the decorating tips, and the spatula. And I really wanted to try to bake a cake since I had gotten it. I went to the grocery store. I just got regular, like, already pre-made cake mix, and I would just add the ingredients as I go. However, I can only, I think that's still my daughter. I can only really bake one cake at a time. So day one, I was just baking the first cake, and then I had to wait for the pan to cool. I had to wash everything off. I had to level that first cake as well, so I did do that. I did like cut off the top and everything. And then I baked the second cake, but then it was already really late, and I decided to just pop it in the fridge after it was done so that it can cool, and then I can start assembling it the next day. Day two of baking the cake, I had to go to my dad's, clean his house, and then I come back, try to clean a little bit of my house while I'm trying to level the second cake that I baked, as well as starting to decorate, which, mind you, from just my experience, I don't really know, because this is my first time. You have to let the cake chill after each layer of cake, like frosting. I don't know why I said cake, but each layer of frosting that you put on, you gotta let it chill in the fridge, which took a good couple of hours. I don't know what day we're on. I think we're on day 4 of me finishing it. But yeah, day 2, I put the first layer on, I put the cake on top of the other cake. It was a 2-layer cake that I made, and I'm going to show you guys it at the end before I close out the video. But then I was able to actually put frosting on top of the cake. I had to let that chill. Then I put, you know, another layer of frosting on top of the other layer of frosting that I had just put, and let that chill. But I do not have I don't know what the correct name for it is, but it's like the spinny wheel. Like, it spins around, that way you can put the cake on top and you can easily frost it, do whatever with it. But I did not have that. All I had was a plate. And the plate that I had edges kind of up to where I could not hardly frost the bottom of it or get my spatula on there correctly. I'm sure that there is a better way to do it, but I made such a big cake that I just was not able to. It was either that, or I didn't have the patience, or I had people around me so I couldn't focus. And if I do something like that, if I cook or if I bake or if I do anything, I need complete focus. I need everyone out of the kitchen. But I was just trying to get it done, and I couldn't. There's really no other way to say that. I couldn't focus correctly. I think as a first time cake it came out great, but what day are we on? We're still on day 2, or are we on day 3? I think we're on day 3 now. But yeah, day 3, I think that's the final day. Day 3 came. Finally put the final layer of frosting on. I did the best I could with trying to smooth it out and everything. But I had my lovely daughter in the kitchen with me, which was kind of hard. And I also had the dog right underneath her. But I finished it. I said, oh well with it, because I have already spent so many hours on top of cleaning, feeding kids, taking care of a dog, on top of all that. I finally said, you know what, it's good enough to me, I'm done. So, I'm going to show y'all the finished product. Like I said, this is my first time baking an actual professional cake, or trying to at least. So, it may get better, may not, I don't know. But this was just my experience on a first-hand, like, making a professional cake first hands on. And I just gotta keep practicing. That's all I can really say, is I gotta keep practicing. But I will show you guys the cake, and then I will be wrapping up the video. Okay, it's kind of heavy, but this is how it turned out. I hope it ain't gonna fall, but this is kind of how it turned out. I could set it down, but the plate's cold and I need to pop it back in the fridge. I just went ahead, gave my daughter a piece. But as a first cake professionally, or trying professionally, I would say that it's fairly good. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to go pop this back in the fridge, and then I'll end the video. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to me trying to bake a cake for the first time professionally. And I wanted to honestly make this cake because since my sister was graduating, I thought it would be a good little, you know, celebration that I could do here, since I'm not able to celebrate with her. But that's gonna be it that is gonna be it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment what you think on the cake. It did came out good in my opinion. I just wanted it to turn out better. subscribe for more content like this, and hopefully propping up videos of me actually cooking and baking. But that'll be it for this video. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.